Good afternoon. My name is Nancy Hawkins. I've been an attorney for 41 years, primarily doing family law. I'm interested in serving on the Board of Governors because I care about my clients. I care about your clients. I care about the residents of the state of Washington. I care about our organization, and I care about our legal system. There are improvements to be made. There are ways we can learn from each other. And I hope to be part of that over my term on the Board of Governors. The at-large role is very important to our organization. If you've ever been to our office, there's a wall where they've put pictures of the presidents of the Bar Association going back decades. And if you look at lists of the governors going back decades, you know that it was not a priority for the organization to have even women as serving in positions of leadership. That has slowly changed over the years. We welcome women in a way that wasn't there 20, 30, 40 years ago. And now we're even expanding the other groups of people that are welcome on the Board of Governors. But there are still perspectives to be heard, and I believe that I can bring that perspective for other underrepresented groups, historically underrepresented groups, so that all of our discussions on important issues include as many different perspectives as possible. I think that will fulfill the purpose of the at-large position on the Board of Governors. Diversity, equity, and inclusion is something that's a part of my life in many different ways, but the two categories where I feel I've been able to make a contribution so far are being a chapter author for the Family Law Desk book regarding unmarried couples, because when I started, there really was very little law and very little practice regarding unmarried couples. Over the years, that's changed, due in part to my work, but also many others. But back 41 years ago, there were only a few of us that did this kind of law across Washington state. The other thing that I've done that I think has both enriched my life and hopefully helped other residents of Washington state is I coordinated and volunteered for a specialized family law clinic here in King County for many years. We advised people from all walks of life here in Washington state, especially those who came from other countries, other cultures, or faced issues that maybe weren't recognized 20, 30, 40 years ago. And by doing so, we enriched our lives. We learned a lot so that we could do a better job with our private clients. But more importantly, we helped people who had no other options get the kind of advice they needed to handle their family law matter themselves. The Bar Association, along with others here in Washington state, have an enormous challenge. We have a number of citizens or residents of the state of Washington that need legal assistance, who can't afford legal assistance, and yet we don't have the available resources to assist them. So we need to work together. We need to consider all options, but we need to figure out a way to provide quality legal services, quality advice to people that can't afford to spend thousands of dollars on a divorce. But they shouldn't be given anything less than what someone who has those funds needs to handle their matter. So it's a challenge, and to meet that challenge, we have to start in the community. So students want to grow up and be lawyers, so that law students have the support they need to succeed, so young lawyers have the ability to succeed, it's going to be a long project. It's not easy, but there are a number of people committed to solving these issues. I'm one of them, and I hope to assist the Bar Association in doing so.